Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So a few vlogs ago, or a couple vlogs ago, I mentioned I wanted to do a personal challenge on my channel, and that was picking a certain amount of money to stick to and buying as many used games as I could for that price. For my challenge, I picked $50, which I felt was a good standard. $100 you may be tipping into the point where not a lot of people can go for $100, especially if you're lower on cash. So I stuck with $50 because I felt it was a really good amount. On top of that, I had a few limitations. No sports games unless they were considered collectible items, like the last NCAA game. I think that was either 13 or 14. That game is considered a collectible because it's the last NCAA football game to come out before being shut down. Games like Madden '09 go for like $1. So I could easily rank up sports games and it would be totally fine. The only other thing I didn't want to do was get into music-based games like Guitar Hero, Rock Band. Those games go for pretty cheap as well for certain systems. Just Dance, games like that I just didn't want to get into. So I kind of threw the easy games out that you could get, and I wanted to focus on games that either I played in the past or didn't. And I think I did really well. And on the way home today, it showed up.
It has begun!
Alright, so cracking into this. I'm looking for, oh, I already see a couple sheets. Oh, bubble wrap games. I'm looking for the sheet that had all the prices on it. Let's get into, the NES games. Let's get into the NES games first. So this first game I'm actually really excited about because I wanted to, just like Final Fantasy games, I wanted to start going back to the earlier ones that I didn't play while growing up and do the same thing with Dragon Quest, or, excuse me, at the time was known as Dragon Warrior in the States. Over in Japan, it was still Dragon Quest, but over here it was Dragon Warriors until about 3 or 4, maybe, and then it switched over to Dragon Quest, and that's what we have now. I picked up the very first one, though. Looks good. The back is a little smudged. That can be cleaned off really easy. The contacts look good from what I can see. The artwork, I love the artwork. It's mint. There's not any marks on it, which is awesome. Very excited about this game. Dragon Quest came in, or Dragon Warrior came in at, my bad, there's no actual prices on this. Alright, found it. So Dragon Warrior came in at $5.99, so not a bad price for this game at all. The second one I was really interested in because I'm not too familiar with Tengen, which is the, or at least I pronounce it Tengen, I'm not sure how it's actually pronounced. I'll show the name right here so you guys can see it. It's a branch of Atari, and they originally made their own cartridges. I thought those were the actual main cartridges. So when I picked up Gauntlet, the original Gauntlet for the NES, I was waiting for the game to be on the original cartridge, and I'll show the two cartridges right here. There's actually a difference. One is licensed, one is unlicensed. This one is the official Nintendo licensed one. It's got the seal. It's got the seal right here at the bottom. And you can obviously tell because it's in the original NES case. The Tengen case, which I'll show a side-by-side of the two cases, they actually made their own cases for some of their games, and those are considered the unlicensed ones. As far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know from research, there's no actual difference between the two. It's just that one is made by Nintendo, one isn't. This came in at $10.99, so a little more expensive than Dragon Warrior, but it's got a little history behind it as well, I feel. And the same thing goes for this one. The cover art, amazing. The back's completely clean. There's nothing on the back of this one whatsoever. So very cool. All right, next game on the list. One of my favorites growing up, just because I would rent this one all the time and play it with my friends. And it was one of those games that I never actually had. Turok 2. This one came in right out the bat at $7.99. Not a bad price for it. There are two different cartridges for this one. One's a gray cartridge, one's a black cartridge. There's no rarity difference between the two. I believe they started out with the black one and then they went into the traditional gray N64 cartridge color. Absolutely love this game. Contacts look good. This game just looks really clean. Nothing on the back. Artwork has a couple spots of wear, but otherwise not bad at all. I ended up getting another N64 game. This is one that I always heard about people playing and it having a bit of a history with it. I'm not sure what to think about it so far, but I ended up picking up Superman for the 64. Artwork is looking good. There's no smudges on it. The back, the same. There's no mess on it. Contacts on the inside look just fine. And this one came in at $9.99, so not bad. So this next one I actually originally wanted on the GameCube because that's the one I originally had it on years ago. But it was actually cheaper to get it on the PS2. So I figured, why not? It's the same game. I'm not sure how the difference is between the two because I haven't played it yet. But I ended up getting the Sonic Mega Collection Plus Greatest Hits copy. Absolutely love this one. Artwork looks perfectly fine. There's no fading of any of the colors. Shows all the games on the back. I mean, it basically has all of the Sonic games. Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And just pop it open and take a look on the inside. It comes with the booklet, which looks like the booklet is in. It's got a little wear on it, but not bad. The game looks fine. It's a little dirty on the front. That can be cleaned up. Okay. It can be cleaned up on the bottom too. Just take a good CD cleaner to it and it should be fine. Yeah, other than being a little dirty and needing to clean up, this game was perfectly fine. The PS2 version came in at $8.99. The GameCube version, I want to say, was around $12. So I'm not exactly sure what the difference was between the two. I'm not sure if this one was a worse off control-wise. I'm not totally sure. I'm going to enjoy playing this one though. And the next game on the list is Final Fantasy X2. Really happy with this one. Artwork looks totally fine. Nothing bad on the case. Let's take a look on the inside. Booklet looks amazing. Doesn't even look like they touched the booklet. Still has the warranty card on the inside. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they touched the booklet. This is awesome. Sweet. The game, the CD itself, front looks amazing. This is not a PS2 case. A traditional PS2 case would have a slot for the memory card. This is a standard DVD case. Bottom of it does need a little bit of a cleaning, but not bad. Kind of like the exact same thing as the Sonic Collection one. Just a little nitpicky thing, but I would like to pick up an original PS2 case for this one. It's not a big thing. It's not like I have memory cards that actually stick in it. This one was really cheap. It came in at $4, so $3.99, but really cheap and a solid find. The remake that came out, you could totally get the remake, and it's going to obviously have better like HD graphics and whatnot, but for $4.99 you can't beat that price. And for another $4.99, Greatest Hits, PS2, Ghost Recon. I played some of these growing up, not a whole lot of them, and I kind of hate myself for that. I really want to go back and play them. Artwork looks totally fine. Nothing really bad with the case. Seems more like a PS2 case than the Final Fantasy one. We'll crack it open. Yep. PS2 case. It's got the memory card slot up here. Booklet, CD. Booklet looks immaculate. I don't think this one was touched either. Register online and enjoy the benefits. I wonder if that still works. Probably not. The game looks amazing on the top. Bottom, I mean, it just looks like some smudges. A couple smudges here and there, but nothing bad. Nothing you can't just take a good cleaner over and it'll be fine. Awesome. So for this last game, I ended up going with Bionicle, which is a Lego-based game for the PS2. Cover looks amazing. No fading whatsoever. Distributed by Electronic Arts, EA. Really? I did not know it was made by EA. It's kind of a mix between Lego and Technic. I don't know if you remember the Bionicles at all. I used to collect them. I used to get really into collecting, but this is a really good casual game, not really like a hardcore gamer type of thing. But let's crack it open and see what the inside looks like. I'm having a really good time with manuals. This is awesome. Yeah, the registration code is still in here. Wow. Get EA cheat codes and game hints. Register your game online now. I don't think so. This game is super easy from what I remember. yeah, this book looks immaculate as well. So out of the 4 PS2 games, 3 of them had like near mint condition books, and that's awesome. The game, the front of it looks completely fine, no marks, no scratches. Bottom of it has basic wear and tear on a PS2, just minor stuff here and there, nothing bigger, nothing major though, so that's totally fine. All of these, like I said, will be tested, and if I have any issues, I'll let you know in a future video. So altogether, I had 8 games. That's not bad for $50. So let's go over the prices for them. This came out to $57.92. For this contest, I went both to my local shop and DK Oldies. Those are the 2 places I kind of go between. My local shop was a little more pricier on games like these, so I went with DK Oldies since I also had a coupon. There's actually a coupon on the bottom of this too. Save $5 on your next order of $35 or more with the code on the bottom of the card. You'll get that on every order, as well as if you get the order and then you put a review in, you'll also get additional money off of that too. You'll get a discount for that, like maybe 10 to 15% off. I did that and I had 10% off as a coupon. The final cost of the games was $57.92. With the coupon, I saved $8.70, which brought me to an exact change of $49.22. So for a $50 challenge, I call that a success. I am happy. I would definitely love to do more of these, maybe with different amounts, maybe $100, $25, maybe finding one game, like the best game for a certain amount. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you liked the video, if you disliked the video, what you guys would like to see, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace out.